What is up, good people? Jungle Inc. here. Hope you're doing well. The market finally woke up after a pretty red weekend, really, to the reality that a Bitcoin ETF is happening, up 7% on the day, $47,000. Bitcoin is primed and ready to make history. Now, let me be clear here. While I think this is a massive and historic event, I'm not claiming it's only up from here. But this is a big moment when traditional finance bends the knee and accepts the future. It's a digital future. Best believe that. Now, it's really interesting. We are starting to see all the fees roll out here. And what's going to happen once we see who gets approved, and I'm sure all of them will not be, it's going to be a race because there's not going to be 5 equal Bitcoin ETFs. There will be a winner. Most of the trading volume will happen in whoever wins this battle, and there's some tough competitors here, and the rest will play second fiddle. The top ETF is going to take most of the market. Right now we see, of course, Grayscale, which has a huge advantage here because they have a ton of Bitcoin. They're ready to rock and roll. But their fees, man, 1.5% compared to everyone else. That is just awful. Now, they, of course, can bring them down, but I think out of all the big players out there, Grayscale is the most likely not to be approved, and they have the worst fees. They sued the SEC and made this all possible. We know the SEC's petty. Will they try to take vengeance and not let Grayscale get that day one approval? Now, in my mind, the people in the pole position here to take that Bitcoin ETF and really be the major player here, of course, it's going to be BlackRock. They had the most competitive fees out there, but close behind is Fidelity. I love Fidelity. They have the infrastructure to self-custody. They don't have to pay anything out to Coinbase or anyone else. And then Cathie Wood, she could be a player here. We saw her cashing in her GBTC shares. We saw her selling her Coinbase stock. And I wouldn't be surprised if she brings that all flooding back in to her own ETF. Whoever gets the volume will steal the market here. It doesn't really matter if it's your own investment capital flowing in or someone else's. That gives her a big competitive advantage here. But of course, come on, Grayscale, Fidelity, they got enough money here. It depends on how bad they want it. It'll be interesting to see this play out over the coming weeks. But I think Cathie Wood, she'll do enough to make it interesting, and we'll see it all play out. Well, we know we're going to get a Bitcoin ETF. It's happening. You see that reflected in the price, and we probably will start trading before the end of this week. Big moment in crypto history. A lot of people want to fight against this. Look, it's Bitcoin's moment. Let it shine. It should. And this is a big moment for all cryptocurrencies, and that's important to understand. Now, today on X, Gary Gensler issued a warning about crypto in general, advising everyone that the asset class is extremely risky and volatile, and many in this space are not in compliance. Most people take that as a primer to the Bitcoin ETF being approved, and he's just kind of warning everyone like, buyer beware. It's on you now. But we're going to go ahead and approve this, and I think that's exactly what it is. I said this in the last video. This may be the bull run where you see the most silly behavior. It's going to be a lot of people's first exposure to cryptocurrencies. They don't understand the reality, and a lot of people are going to get hurt in a big way when it's all said and done. This ain't a cooperative game here. There's a winner, there's a loser. Let's hope we're on the winner's side of things. I still see a lot of people out there thinking there's going to be some epic rug pull by the SEC and everyone gets rejected. And, we know who we're dealing with. I guess it could happen, but at this point in time, that's not a winning bet to take unless you're getting incredible odds. Nothing's official until it's announced, those products launch, but this is as good as done. It's going down. Understand it for what it is. Let's get this one behind us. We can check it off our list and on to the next battle because there are more in front of us. 2024, in totality, there'll be rough stretches, but 2024 I think is going to be an epic year for cryptocurrencies. Let me know what you think down below. We're off to a heck of a start. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Inc.